Oh my gosh. That's a brilliant start to our stream. Hello and welcome to Rogue Trader. I am the Games Master, Squizzly. I'm joined by Eva. That should be easy to say. Yay! And I'm also joined by Sven.
Hello.
And Eva sounds different because they got a new mic.
Okay, Razer Chroma.
That's nice. Anyway, last time Sven wasn't here.
That was sick.
Yeah, you were dead.
And his character's dead.
Yeah, I killed your character.
Oh, God, I just had to wake up at 6 a.m. anymore. No, I'm kidding.
No, you come back as a ghost. You're actually a servitor, so you just do mindless stuff. No, oh my god. Eva, can you like adjust your mic so it's not so loud? Because like you're picking up every single tiny background detail. That's really annoying. Yeah, I hear that very loud.
I can't fix it.
Okay.
Do you hear anything on my end?
No, I don't hear. That's the thing. I just hear every single like. I can hear the pins drop in the background in Eva's room. It's ridiculous.
I'm not in a room. I'm in a hallway.
You can hear the king getting
That's what I mean.
inside. That's a bit racist.
Right. Okay. Just turn you down. I don't care about you two either. Anyway.
That bad?
Anyway. Yeah. So. Last time. I can remember what happened. You read the data slate, the encrypted one, and that was, and it said, "Dear brother, when the voices no longer speak, and the guide is lost, do not despair. Follow these words: bestow upon the shield of faith the blessing of the Messel. Then retreat to the darkest rooms and await his word." Yes, that was from the safe house you broke into.
I mean, that's like we didn't want to screw with because if we did, it would deleted everything.
Yeah. I'm trying to just
I
trying to.
found a box.
Yeah, you found the ammo crate. That was at the very end, though. I'm just trying to remember what order you did stuff in. I just can't remember now. Oh, you found the you found the safe house in the offices area, and it was just like a closet. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did you do? Don't think you did much. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, you found that ammo crate, and it was locked with a voice lock. And so you took it to Acelia, and she said she would work on it and come back in 24 hours. And yeah. Now, where was Maximus? Maximus, you went off, and you had a message from one of your, not friends, but one of the allies that helped you. He's kind of a slimy man, one you actually thought had been caught, but apparently managed to escape and got onto one of the other ships. He got onto the Flameworks, he sent you a message. Oh, sorry. Sorry for coughing stuff a lot this time.
1 sec.
It's fine.
Sorry.
No. And he said that Titus and Titus's boss had managed to make it onto the fleet somewhere. Or at least he's pretty sure they're on the fleet somewhere. Hello?
Oh, I'm still here. I said, oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why my phone flashed.
Oh.
No, because somebody tagged me on something on Facebook, and it was me like, oh, I'm a flash white, so that way you're confused.
Okay. But yeah, they're on the fleet.
Yay!
So have fun with that.
I always
How much XP you got?
He got none because he wasn't here.
And I'm rank 2.
Yeah, I was meant. Just think, I was meant to do a session with him, but just because of timings and my tooth being pulled out and my mouth hurting, it's still hurting.
me having to babysit
Yeah.
much every day. Weekends being utter shit.
You babysit a lot. Keep
Yeah.
coming up with that.
Well, I'm unemployed right now. It's about $100 a week, so I'm not complaining too much.
I mean, you just sit on a small child, it's fine. A few hours.
He's like 12 years old, so I watch him for 9 hours sometimes, and on whenever one of his parents get back up.
See, this is really awkward now because I can't hear Sven at all because just all the background noise from Eva's mic.
Oh, but did I just break my microphone? Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I watch him for like 8 or 9 hours a day. Like, he comes about 9 or so.
Anyway, right. Oh, okay. Yeah, just put it on to push to talk. Like a sensible person.
Me or Eva?
I mean, I don't mind a bit of it, it's just like, I can't concentrate with it all going on. Well, like, you don't need to set... Push to talk is set on, like, Skype. I'm sure you
I
can
don't
set...
actually think.
I'm sure you
I don't
can set-
actually think you can.
Can you not?
Boo.
Hello?
Yeah, no, Skype's stupid like that. You can't push to talk.
Oh my gosh, Skype used to be really good and now it's just stupid. Because you used to be able to adjust people's voice levels and, like, mute them and stuff. No, you can't. Which is really, really dumb. Anyway, so... It's the morning, you're back together. What are you guys doing?
Just
Rook
make
is
it
like
sound
nowhere to be found.
Yeah, Rook's nowhere to be found. You're pretty sure he got
He's
flushed
on
out
The
now.
Inquisition.
Yeah, you're pretty sure he
I
got...
think the Inquisition got him.
Yeah.
He's off in a broom closet doing something that should never be mentioned.
No, he just got flushed out now. Like,
Reading.
oh my gosh, how dare he read?
Heretic.
He's doing basic maths, and so he's been executed by the Inquisition.
1 plus 1 equals fish.
No.
Heretic.
Anyway. So what are you two doing? Because Maximus doesn't even
I'm
know.
spending XP.
How dare you spend XP? What is Maximus doing?
Probably thinking about how he just found out that the people who once had him as a prisoner somewhere on the fleet, and now he's a bit concerned for his safety. Considering. you
So
know,
neither of you doing anything constructive. Awesome.
I don't.
um,
I don't know. I've been out of the loop for a week.
I know. I just filled you in. You
I
have.
know.
Do you remember what you managed to decipher from the encryption? Either.
Wait, it has notes.
That is something to do with the blackout closets used by the
Blackout rooms.
astropaths or whatever it is.
Yeah. Okay, I'll re-explain. So, for anyone who's curious, I'll bring it back up. You didn't work out who the voices in the guide was. The the Shields of Faith, you believe, relates to the Gelia fields, which protect the ship from the warp. The Blessings of Metal, you were told by a tech priest about something called a looper, which was an experimental idea that was to try and get more control in the warp, and it was just like shift the shields in such a way to allow smaller movements without like to help the navigators. I believe that's what I told you, and like some of the other applications was it could momentarily let the shields down to let a very small number of demons on in a certain area. And yeah, just. But yeah, it wasn't. It was only ever theorized. There was never any concepts for it or anything, as far as you know. There was never any prototypes or any proper testing because it was just too unsafe and too insane. And the darkest of rooms, you believe, was the blackout rooms, which the astropaths and navigators use. They're kind of like sanctums to protect them from the warp. You were told that they would probably be one of the safest places on the ship if there was a warp breach, just because demons probably would have a very, very hard time and be very, very weak in them, if at all able to get into them.
Well, I suppose that's makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah. That's what you managed to find out from all your running around like a headless chicken. Oh, and you spotted the... I remember now. When you picked up a box, you spotted a tech priest and an officer, neither of which you'd seen before. They sort of spotted you with the box, and then just left. What the heck is happening?
What?
Okay. I was just saying about the tech priest and the officer. No?
Well, I wasn't there,
Sure.
so I really can't say anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to film.
Oh, it looks like Luna might join us.
Oh, are they actually going to join us? Oh, that'd be
Is that
nice.
who Rook is?
Yes, that's right.
And then Rook comes out of a broom closet.
No, we got flushed out an airlock.
Okay, well, he comes out of the airlock. Just like, sup, bitches.
I forgot to turn my
He
back.
might.
Might is a big
Was
word.
that?
Set up.
So, what are you two doing now?
Eating nutrient paste.
Okay, after you stop being useless, what are you two doing?
Well, I mean... We found two of those taped the disc things, and one mentioned a father and stuff, but I think we already
Yeah, that was
investigated that.
Yeah. You investigated the 2 data slates because the one data slate was encrypted, which had the encrypted message, which I've told you like 7 times now.
Yeah, and then there's the one that was between Father. Let me open my notes. Father Keels and Brother Rook. The
Yeah.
first status talking about the growth of the cult and use
Oh.
of the safe house
The-
in
the-
Van Order.
They're going to bed. They're not going to be joining.
Okay, well, whatever. Nope, Rook doesn't come out the room, calls it all the airlock or wherever he's coming out.
Nope, still floating in the void of space.
Yeah. See, he should have remembered to put his Mac boots on as well.
He wasn't even with us.
He's just like falling behind, didn't know that our guys were already inside the airlock. Was outside just, yeah! Oh no!
So, what are you two actually going to do, apart from, like, not do anything constructive?
Ava has more information than me right now, so...
Ava's
I
not.
mean,
Ava just keeps...
Like, what day is it?
It's day 12.
When's the thing coming next one?
Did I just hear Scottish?
There's a lot of people moving around.
Okay, but
Okay.
anyways, what are we gonna do?
You can cry.
Well.
Just kill people and cry.
Well, I just spent all my XP, so yay. So my awareness roll isn't so crap now.
That's nice.
Still fail.
Yeah, why are you rolling awareness? Like, what? Anyway, what are you actually doing before I, like, just have Holt walk up to you and punch you in the face?
I don't think his fist would survive punching me.
No, they're gonna punch me because I'm the most exposed one here.
You might need a hint because
Do neither of you have any ideas?
no, we don't.
Okay, right. So, while reviewing your notes, you spot, you actually spot something on the date slate with all the safe houses. You spot one that matches up to the area where you lost that officer about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
You know when you were following that officer
Mm-hmm.
and you lost him suddenly? There's actually an active safe house there.
Oh,
Yeah. Maybe
guess
Aesol and Maximus can go to that particular area since Aesol knows the way.
Yeah, that's true. You do have the maps as well, and Aesol has actually looked at much more, like, actual proper technical schematics of the place. Not memorised them. You just sort of glanced at them, and you have an idea where that room might be, possibly. So, do you go
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. What's the vote? Mayu.
Yeah, we go there.
So you go there.
I'm in
Is-
no. I'm already in no dispute.
Okay, yeah, so when you reach there, it's just like a quiet service tunnel. Nothing too out of the ordinary. What is happening?
It's like it's a quiet service tunnel, and then it sounds like just pots in the background.
Okay, it's not so quiet service tunnel, but there's no one round. So,
Oh. Well, Aesol asked Maximus to check one wall, and Aesol checks the other wall.
Okay, so I gotta do a roll.
yeah,
I
both
see.
of you give me, what would it be? I would say,
Search.
yeah, this is search. You're actively looking for it as opposed to passively looking for it. If that makes sense.
Ooh.
I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Just him.
I don't know if I want to re-roll
What
that.
the? I'm not re-rolling that.
No, my luck go bad. Why do we have terrible luck?
You can't quite. Both of you give me awareness checks as well. Also, I hear my mother cursing downstairs, so that's nothing new.
Oh, for God's... Paranoid...
So,
Paranoid Maximus gets the awareness check.
yeah.
Just, I noticed something here.
Well, maybe if you let me talk, you would. As you're looking round, you suddenly realise that there's someone at the end of the hall, but and they're trying to watch you, but they're not really. No, that's not how you word words. Oh, where's my dice gone? Buggery. Oh, there
They're
we go.
trying to mind. They're trying to mind their own business, but at the same time trying to keep a watch on you.
Yeah, they're definitely like not. Yeah, they're like they're just like a normal rating, whatever they're called, rattling, duckling. But yeah, they're sort of just they're sort of minding their own business, but subtly watching you. You also find scratch marks on the floor, like where there's meant to be like something slides out, but you can't actually work out a way to open it.
Oh, Aesol takes out his las gun. No, hell gun.
Let's put a hole in the side of the ship.
Okay, you draw your Helgun. What did you do? The
I load
Raitling-
it with a.
Oh yeah, the Raitling goes and disappears.
Just like, oh nope, I see where this is going.
And then Aesol puts his gun away.
Okay. You put your gun away. The Raitling doesn't come back.
So.
yeah.
Where? So there's a door here,
Yeah,
but how do we open it?
you could just shoot it.
Yeah, I
I mean, you do have a massive power axe. You could just axe your way through it. And be like, here's Johnny!
He also has a combi tool.
Yeah, he does have
You.
a tool. I would assume it had some sort of
Crush.
small plasma cutter.
But do we want to do this quiet, or do we want to go in there so that way they have the fear?
I want to see if we can go in quietly.
I guess I'll use my combi tool. It's my combi tool.
Right.
Ah, there's my combi tool.
You.
That'll be a plus 20 to tech use or something.
Yeah, but like this is cutting open a panel. I don't think he's going to fail this. What I'm actually going to make you do is roll a silent movement test to see how quietly you open this.
Silent movement. Oh, silent move.
I don't know why.
Dude, I decide to ram my face against whatever it is.
Yeah, no. What happens is you cut it, and you forget that actually when you cut it, there'll be a big sheet of metal, and it just goes dunk. So all subtlety has been lost. It leads to a small hallway with a door at the end.
Aesol readies his hell gun.
It's like a 1 by 2 meter. I'm going to actually make a map. I know this is outrageous. Create new map. Titles. Go back to the other one because I need characters because I'm smart.
Yeah, I think next time when I do this, I'm gonna like be a different class that actually has a useful weapon.
You have a
For
useful
ships.
weapon. You just have useless skills.
Yeah, it's more of a talk it out kind of thing, and we said to
I
go,
did
we
say-
need to
When I made the campaign,
Yeah, but we did end up in a couple of situations where if we were at any sort of social class, we would have died immediately.
Well, I suppose so, but then, like,
Anyway, this character has awesome skills.
combat
Just
skills.
needs, and not just combat skills, like good intelligence, good perception, good willpower, good fellowship.
right. Do you see your
I
characters?
just don't.
I assume you see characters.
Yeah.
Right.
Send the servo skull to investigate.
my gosh, come on. Stop being dick.
Excuse me.
So it leads to a small hallway, and then there's a door at the end. And this is the hole you made. Let me just change this to meters. Right, cool. Okay, so what are you two doing?
Well, first off, your microphone is getting progressively louder.
Mine.
Like something in the background is just getting possessively louder as you.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. Is my
I
knee
guess.
slowly rubbing the mic jack? And it was sending it loose. Because this is a really crap mic. But it actually works.
Let's pop this out.
I guess I said my servitor in there.
Servo skull.
Service, whatever thingy.
Yep, it goes in.
Do-
It can't get past the door because it's the server skull.
I did that mostly for traps.
Well, it's a really crap trap searcher because it's a floating skull.
That is true.
It kind
There
of
might be
is,
laser-powered traps.
might be, but I don't know. Maybe if you made an awareness check, you would actually see, as opposed to sending a floating
Oh.
skull to rub against a door.
I just increased my awareness check and it gives me this.
There are no traps.
There are no traps. Okay,
There is a
we're
small
good.
switch by. Freehand. There's a small switch by there.
Might be to open the door.
That
Let me
might.
just cut our way through.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll go in.
No, Aesol should go in first, not Maximus.
Yeah, because my arm did get blown off.
Skull's still rubbing against the door.
Aesol
Just
kicks it. Aesol throws the skull back at Maximus.
Okay. And it sort of is kind of useless because it just sort of bounces off Maximus and just floats there. So yeah. Now what
Aesol
you
flicks
do-
the switch.
the switch back here. What's left of the panel opens out inwards, outwards. Sorry. So.
Well, that was pointless.
Well, yeah, maybe it's an internal switch to open the door from the inside.
considering it's right here.
I never said you found anything useful. I just said you found something.
So, how do we open this door?
You use the handle.
Aesol opens the door.
I don't know why you think I'm going to trick you every single time. It's just when I say there's a door, I usually assume there's an opening mechanism for it as well, unless I state otherwise.
And Aesol goes moonwalking in.
Aesol moonwalks straight through the wall and is outside the ship.
'Cause it's the thing. We're not professional in the least bit with this.
There's a room. No, it's outrageous. There's rooms in the ship. There's
Heresy.
yeah.
How dare there be rooms in this ship?
There are 4 doors, if you can see that.
Bordeaux.
So yeah, it's definitely 4
Aesol.
doors. Yeah, there's a small table.
Here's something. Set up the servo skull to watch our backs.
There's some chairs.
Yeah, that probably would be smart.
Actually, This chair is not stuck because I feel like drawing a lying down chair. Okay. Yep. See you in the room. There are 4 doors. There's these are. I should make them a bit more defined. These are not double doors. They're actually separate doors. If that makes sense. They're just next to each other.
Yes.
Oh, the cubicle door.
Yeah, kind of. Sort of.
So, we should be checking the rooms one by one, but Maximus needs to tell his skull to watch the hallway we just went through.
Okay, the skull will beep when someone enters the hallway.
Watch it start beeping hundreds of times.
No, I mean it'll beep in this small area, like it. So
We could give it we could give it a melter gun or something. That'd be like-
that would be really impressive, because since you don't have access to melter guns, and you can only give it pistols.
We got Inferno.
No, you don't.
Okay, let's open this door.
This door. It is
The one directly in front of Hazel.
behind door number 1. Is another room.
With
And there are
Hazel, go.
a number of shelves.
walks right through a shelf.
Yeah.
It's the pickle room. These are all pickle shelves. I'm kidding.
Yeah, they're all pickles. They're just full of pickles now.
My search roll just failed so horribly.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Wow.
this room seems to be filled with like lots of supplies, food, uniforms. There's kind of like some lockers at the back.
Damn, I did worse than you.
Actually, there's some lockers by here.
And I'm the one with a 50% chance of succeeding.
Yeah, but you keep rolling like 80. So good luck trying to pass anything with that. So yeah. You search around
Well-
the stuff. There's food, there's like general goods and stuff. There's some uniforms, some of which you recognise as maybe being like petty officer stuff and wrangling stuff, but nothing outrageous.
Oh look, more nutrient paste.
Yep, there's an entire shelving unit full of nutrient paste. It's all different colours, but as nutrient paste doesn't have any different flavours, there is no different flavours. So
No, Ace will leave the storage room.
okay, yep.
I open this door that I'm in front of.
Give me a dodge check.
Oh no. The dodge.
Tackle! Tackle!
Dodge. Let's see if my face explodes. Oh.
One sec.
What?
Oh god damn it. Doesn't
Yeah,
work.
no, neither of you managed to do anything. Let me find someone to be murdered. Oh, here we go. This guy. Never tried.
Let's smash. Hey, I might try to re-roll that agility check.
I mean, it doesn't matter too much. I mean, if you really want to, you can.
Never mind. God. Wow. How horrible.
Yeah, you could just let him soak it up and be a man.
Well, Mayu might as well have his axe at the ready.
Yeah, probably already have my axe out considering we're just in a strange room. Or I could just tool them to death.
Yeah, do you
He
get
just got critted.
yeah, but that doesn't matter. Maximus, you get hit in the place that has stuff.
He gets shot in the leg.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He's shot in the stomach. So you get hit for 13 damage. But then
-5.
minus 3 as well. So take a nice big 5 points of damage to you. If you weren't already on full hit points, you were by today. For both characters.
So he better do the smart thing and just move.
Or
Yeah,
do the
I'm
smart thing
just-
and axe it.
Yeah, I have an axe.
So yeah,
Let me go-
what are you two doing?
let me go axe him.
A question.
Actually, wait, initiative. Sorry.
Initiative. Okay.
That's
1d10
what.
plus agility bonus.
Me or
Maximus gets an extra +2 because he's paranoid.
so I just put a 2 in the thing.
What are you? No, what I said. Initiative.
Oh God, I misread that.
That's impressive because I
1d.
didn't write anything down. Roll 1d10 plus whatever your agility bonus is +2.
I did not hit that. Oh my God. My fucking screen brain is apparently why I hit the wrong one. It decided to close the fucking page out. Great. Oh my God. Yes, join the game. Plus.
My character has like 17 hit points now.
Yeah.
Plus. Okay, so 1d10 plus my agility bonus.
Yes. So that's 3 plus an extra 2 because you're paranoid.
Oh my God. How do I fuck? Ah.
/R 1d10 plus 5.
Yeah, hold on, I open something.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Stop rolling
it-
dice
it-
like that. Don't just randomly roll, please. Because I can't. Like, if I'm trying to
Alright,
read
alright.
what people are actually written, and you're just randomly like, "Yay, dice!" It doesn't help.
Well, he
Like, plus
I rolled it.
Miles goes first at every turn. And
Yeah.
now he's like extremely hurt.
Yeah.
Let's dogpile him.
So, Maximus, what are you doing? You have your axe in one hand? Oh, yeah, I have your axe
I
in two
go-
hands.
I go and smack him with it for shooting me.
Okay, so you walk up. Roll weapon skill.
Let me find my weapons real quick. Roll. Man.
Oh wow. That's a power axe.
Yeah, no, the guy just
That's
dies.
going to hurt.
He just
You
dies.
just you just cut him in half.
Oh, in my defense, he did attack me.
Where do you keep getting these naval pistols, and why do you keep giving them naval pistols?
He doesn't have a naval pistol. Yeah, his like arm just comes off, and he goes ah, and then dies.
Of shock.
Teabag. Yeah.
That's not very Tech-Priest-like.
Aesel, no, it's very Tech Priest-like.
Tech-Priest don't do that.
Aesel just shakes his head in shame.
Noob scrub. No, I don't teabag him. Just he's laying there dead. And my guy's just glaring down at his dead body. Like, fucking shoot me. Just leave door number 2.
Oh, first search the room and search the body.
Yep. Okay, so he's dead. He's very dead. Dead.
Medicare all.
Why am I ordering Medicare?
To fix Maximus. Because he got shot again.
Okay, fine. Roll Medicare. That makes sense. Yeah. Maximus can gain back 3 hit points? No. 2 hit points. That would help if Maximus
Stop getting shot.
Wait, what's 12 minus 5?
Sorry, I opened a door. I should try to check this room.
Right, okay, so if you want to search the room, it's search tests.
You feel. Woo! Yeah. Well, bam! I'm blind as a... Well, then again, I just got shot.
Yeah.
So blood loss rolls into this.
So Ace actually searches his room, and Maximus just hits the dead body with his axe again. For good measure.
Make sure it's shoot me.
Yeah. You just get pissed at the body and just hit it a few times. Make sure it's dead.
Oh, that's gonna fudge with the autopsy results.
What autopsy is needed? It's obvious I just killed the man.
Ace finds 108 credits. Or no,
Credits or
no,
washes?
Washes, sorry. 108 washes. 83 nuts, which is another currency, which you run into for all the other ships, and it's a really nice roll.
Okay, that rings a bell to Aesol because those nuts belong to the Wrath of Steel.
You are correct. It's almost like they're they're traveling from ship to ship. But yeah, the guy had a stub automatic, not a naval pistol.
Ooh, Aesol's taking that and the ammo.
It's only got a clip of ammo. It's not like anything amazing.
Well, he just takes the pistol then. Could he use the pistol?
Yeah, you can take the pistol.
Yeah, because I think shooting people with a hell gun inside of a ship is not a good idea.
Can you find?
What?
It's just a stub automatic common. Actually, no, it's
Could probably just hand it in.
yeah, it's a poor quality stub automatic.
Well, then just Aesol throws it at the wall so it can smash.
It doesn't smash.
Point.
I mean, it's a poor quality gun, but it doesn't mean it's a break on like throwing it.
Hmm.
It's like just it jams quite often, and it's kind of quite scratched and generally crappy.
Okay, I don't want that anymore.
Okay, right, yeah. So you
Yeah.
just toss it.
What else does he have?
He was the one that had the washers. He doesn't really have much else. He's got like kind of simple-ish robes. A tattoo of the like a four-pointed sun.
Heresy.
Yeah,
No way, that's eight. That's 8-pointed.
that's the eight-pointed star you're thinking of.
Yeah.
It looks a bit
So-
like that, but of course not as crap.
Well, what else is in the room?
8 bunks. Or 4 bunks, but they're bunk beds.
I already did my search for it. Is there anything in the bunks?
There are sheets and pillows. I know it's outrageous.
Heresy.
Totally
People of
outrageous.
this ship are sleep on stone slabs.
That's expensive and quite weighty.
Doesn't look like I give a shit.
Yes.
Okay. Next, what's behind door number 3?
Yeah, no.
Aesol opening it this time so Maximus doesn't get shot again.
So Ace will get shot now.
Yes, but he's built for that damage. I'm not. I get shot, I die.
It is a hallway.
Let's check door number 4.
I'll let you open that.
It appears to be in the room. There's some more tables. These just have like benches. There appears to be signs of like people eating and stuff. There's like trays of food on there and such.
Aesol explores the room.
This will find a landmine.
A landmine.
Who the
No.
What the fuck? Boom!
Yeah. No, there's like a small kitchen area. There's actually a cooker by here, and it's still got food on it, and it's on,
Num 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 num.
like it's cooking. It's starting to burn slightly.
So, probably.
Well, Aesol takes it off the heat
Okay. Officer Holt would be
and
proud.
turns off the cooker.
Yeah, Officer Holt would be proud.
Just, they know how to cook and fend for themselves.
No, he's stopping the fire.
Heretics!
You forget,
Heretics!
Holt's the fire officer. Remember, or one of them.
Yeah.
His whole job is to prevent fires.
Right in that room and be like, oh, these safety hazards.
See,
Let's see.
Like mess hall trays, and they've got like half-eaten food and stuff. You find
Aesol does this.
you find just like a lot of just cooking and kitchen stuff, lots of like, but it's all from different places. So like some of it's quite nice, and a lot of it's just battered old crap.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, there's like
Oh, Aesol. Well, if there's nothing there, Aesol just decides to go down the hallway that's in the other door.
there's some nice some cooked nutrients paste if you want that. Because warm nutrients paste is only slightly better than normal nutrients paste.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
So yeah, you get in the hall.
What's Maximus doing?
He's curled up in the corner
I
and crying.
guess I follow you. Guess I follow you.
So that hall, there's a door by there which I haven't gone in yet, and that's really putting me off. Stop flashing.
Sorry.
There's 2 doors. Give me awareness checks.
Reroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that.
How many rerolls have you done this session already? Because you've burnt through.
I've done 3.
Done 3 already. Wow.
Worse.
I actually succeeded.
Right. You
Which is
hear
great because
movement from over here. Come on, ping.
where? Over where?
I can't ping because my game's lagging because it's bitch. Can you see that? The red ping? Yeah, from that way. Where Maximus is going.
Yeah, I can't see the ping. So Aesol just holds onto the shotgun part of his
This area, like where I've drawn that squirrel, that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, yep. Got to hold the shotgun. You hear movement. Do you open the door?
Where do we throw? Because I have that Mr. Grenade stuff.
How many actions does it take to throw a blind grenade into there? By just cracking open the door?
Well, there's 2 ways you could, like, if you wanted to kick the door open and throw the grenade, you could do that as one action. Or you could try and subtly open the door and just throw it in through a crack, if that makes sense.
Aesol gestures to Maximus to subtly move back, and Aesol prepares to kick the door and get a grenade ready.
Okay. Give me a weapon skill test.
This is gonna go poorly, I just know it.
Yes, it is. Where's your sense of it? Did it ricochet back? No, it
No,
went
you
in.
got through. Yeah, there's kind of like a large. You kick open the door. There's a large table. I lost my stupid flipping idiot token. I'll have this guy as well. So there's someone by here. Someone by here. I don't actually know what blind grenades do, so this is really smart of me. I probably should have looked that up at some point.
I'm assuming.
Okay, I can look them up for you.
I've got the,
Grenades and missiles.
yeah, I've got the book. It's just I haven't actually looked at what exactly this particular grenade does.
It does boast of dense smoke and clean air buffers, all designed to block eyesight and even impact detection, but it provides initial cover for prey. It's basically a giant smoke grenade that...
I know. It's just I want to actually like. Wait, where's grenades and missiles there?
Basically, they won't be able to see at all.
Or possibly like I've got to see the radius and stuff. That's what I'm asking.
Radii. It's smoke.
No, it's not. It's blind. Oh yes, special rules smoke. What the hell is smoke do?
Smoke is going to confuse the shit out of them. And make them think they burnt food.
No, it's gonna go off with a giant bang.
So it's pretty much a flashbang, but instead of
Yeah,
a
like
flash,
this
it's
is
a
the thing.
poof of
It's all good
smoke.
and well saying, oh yeah, it does smoke and does all this, but I've actually got to see rules wise what it does because it might affect Ace because he's an idiot and stood right in the doorway. Roll 3d10, please.
Both of us are just ace.
Ace, please.
Unrecognized command.
Yeah, the entire room and the hallway and pretty much the entire place gets covered in smoke. Because it goes for 17 meters.
God, we were better off just throwing that mister grenade I had.
Yeah.
Instead, we can kill him, not piss him off.
Right, what does this actually
They
do?
won't be able. They won't be able to see a thing.
Right. If you want, you can try and like. Yeah, no. No one every weapon skill, every ballistic skill test, is a -20 now. Okay, so what are you doing? Actually no, everyone give me initiative again.
Oh wait. Go.
Right, 9.
They pretty much get to go first, but they wouldn't be able to do a thing. They'll be too confused at what's going on.
10 and cool. Right, that's just for my clarification. Yeah, they.
Hey.
Huh?
Maximus has his eyeball, or two, or whatever they are.
Is Baneful Eye? Well, maybe if you remembered it. Also, it doesn't actually affect, like, that's a ballistic weapon which you can fire. It doesn't necessarily affect him looking through smoke. So. Allies, enemies, and rivals. Because I need. D40 captain. Oh no, there's an actually naval officer, that's what I want. Cool. They all have to make awareness checks to see where you are. But Maximus also has to do this, because he doesn't actually know where the people are, but Ace doesn't, because he got a few seconds to see them before they actually did anything. If that makes sense.
Guess I can roll an awareness.
That is on
There's
your
like-
turn.
Okay, it's not my turn then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll keep
So
going.
yeah, it's like they have to. It's their turn first, so they will roll first. First one. Submit. This guy sees where you are, and will fire his pistol at you, because he's a dick, and he's going to shoot you.
And you gotta blow his eardrums out.
Whatever, he doesn't care. And he misses horribly. He's actually shooting that way. So, the other guy.
He shoots his friend instead.
No, it's not that bad. The other guy has to make an awareness check. That's it.
If they all pass their awareness check, I am going to be severely disappointed.
And he's also going to shoot you because you threw a grenade and he doesn't like smoke.
Yeah, how do you like missing?
Yeah, no, he's also shooting this way apparently. And this guy who has perception of 30, so
Time for Maximus to charge in
nope,
and smack him
this
with an
guy
axe.
doesn't actually see where you are, so it is now Maximus. Maximus, what are you doing?
I'm going to do an awareness check because I have no fucking idea where they are.
Yep, okay. Give me an awareness check.
I still don't know where they are.
Nope. You have no idea where they are. So, are you
Well,
going to
I'm
do
aware
anything
of
else?
this, nope, I'm a stay in cover.
Okay. Ace, you can fire at them if you wish.
Oh, Aesol walks up behind the guy who didn't notice him.
Technically, they
And
both.
point blank.
Yeah, they both noticed you. They just completely missed to hit you.
No, the whoever's like didn't see or whatever it is.
That's the guy that didn't see
Um.
is this guy over here. He will get a.
Okay, he point blanks was his combi shotgun.
He will get this.
How much bonus do I get?
Point
I
blank.
also get
You get plus 10 because you get plus 30, but I think, yeah. Actually, no, I don't know. Bugger.
yeah, I get plus 20 to my.
Yeah.
He'd
Yeah.
be right next to me. I don't know how I could possibly miss.
Because it's smoky and he's moving. Because he's not standing there like a lemon. Shocking, though. I know people in the
Anybody
41st
else?
millennium don't stand still. It's outrageous.
What the?
Yeah, you get. What's that blue?
Means I failed horribly to do a what? How is that? It's plus 10. What? Eh? What is it doing?
Don't know. Have you entered the details in wrong or something? No.
I simultaneously got a crit and a fail at the same time. That makes
I don't know.
what does
Wait,
blue mean?
I don't know. What's it done?
Well, we could just re-roll it.
Oh, I know what it. Right. So what it's
What
done
do?
is, you know, tearing weapons.
Yeah.
That second roll is for a tearing weapon. I believe.
Oh.
If that makes sense.
Well, I kind of just wasted my first shot.
Yep. Well, you still hit him for 5, so. And he's still going to go, ah! And bleed. So, yeah. He's now bleeding.
That's Mike. I've got access to rapid reload, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah. It's their turn. This guy is going to make an awareness check. See if he spots my door. That is not his character sheet. That's his character sheet. He does not. So he's going to just stand there like a lemon. This guy, which you shot, is going to hit you with a sword. No, he doesn't. He misses. And the guy at the back is going to see if he can spot you. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Nope, he can't see anything anyway. So
Aesol's having fun. He's going to smack him with his...
it's
Trudging.
Maximus next.
Okay, well, I guess now I'm in this battle.
You have to roll awareness.
Okay. What?
Nope,
Guess I
you still
can
can't see him.
think. But I'm aware there's people in the room right now.
Yeah, you can't like.
I don't think he needs... This is so funny. I'm the only one who knows where everyone is.
Yeah. Okay. Ace, it's your turn. D-swing. Be helpful.
Smack him with a trudge.
He yelps. Actually, what is the pen on the shotgun? Doesn't have a pen. Oh, interesting. He yells. He's taking a bit more damage.
And wait, isn't like trudging a half action or something?
You have to draw it as well. Don't forget,
Oh, okay.
because you're standing there with a combi shotgun, combi gun, whatever. Hell shotgun. Hell's shotgun, apparently. But yeah, you've got to draw it and then hit him with it. So yeah, you
Okay.
smack him. He yelps, and then it's back to their turn. This guy is going to hit you back.
Wait, I got my thing roll or whatever it's called.
What roll? What are you rolling?
Dodge.
He hasn't hit you yet.
If he hit...
Yeah, you can dodge, but he's got to actually hit you first. He does hit you.
Found it.
Now you can dodge.
I just dodge. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he just misses. It's like, ah! This guy over here is going to roll to see if he can spot Mario again. He cannot, so he's going to actually walk over and then be suddenly surprised when he sees Mario.
Axe to the face.
And the guy at the back is going to roll to see if he can spot to spot anyone. He does. And then he realises everyone's in combat and so can't do jack shit.
He's going, oh shit.
Okay,
Oh, there appears to be combat. Shit.
Maximus, you have someone standing there looking quite surprised. What are you going to do?
I axe him in the face.
Okay?
You're gonna ask him a question.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's pretty dead. Yeah, no, he's dead.
Yes. Just.
You- Douche. Now you're dead.
That's all they just hear. Just.
He's like, oh, look, a person. Slap.
Oh, mercenary person. Just sounds like.
And they just hear the faint crackle of a power weapon cleaving someone in half. Or decapitating them.
So yeah, that guy's dead. Ace, your turn. No.
I smack him with the trudgeon.
Okay. Hit him. Finish him. You miss.
I'm gonna re-roll that. No wait, I'm not gonna re-roll that. I'm just gonna use my other action to try and hit him with the trudgeon again.
Okay. Roll again. You still miss. He's like, stop hitting me, you twat.
Yeah, I've only got a 1 in 3 chance of actually succeeding on that.
And then he's going to hit you. He's going to try and hit you. Nope. He's going to swing.
Fails.
This is literally like a flailing contest. Oh my gosh, I rolled 93 twice.
I can just imagine going there, just waving about, doing nothing.
What comes up for slap fight if I go Google images?
It's that one scene from SpongeBob SquarePants where Patrick and SpongeBob have a fight and all they're doing is just wailing their arms
Yeah,
out.
it's just like it's a pretty good one. I've pretty good, nice image of like Mario and Wario just flailing in front of each other in a field. It's pretty much that. So yeah. This guy disappears. He goes under the table or something. You can't quite see. I mean, it's smoky. Like you can both try and make an awareness check if you want to try and watch what he's doing, but actually no, only Ace can if he wants, but it's at -30. If he wants to make an awareness check, to see
Okay.
what it's doing.
It's a -30. Ooh, just missed it.
Yeah, no, you don't see. There's too much smoke.
So what? Maximus is probably going to try and smack the guy right next to me.
Yeah, what's
Yep.
Maximus gonna do?
He's gonna smack the guy right next to him. Yeah, he's pretty dead.
Yeah, you step forward, you smack this guy, he dies.
Now just going ting-a-tanga-tingin' like I'm a freaking Viking.
That's heresy.
There's a
I'm
third
sure.
guy in here. Where is he?
You can't see him.
I don't know. Maybe he ran away because he just watched his comrades get cut down.
Oh, Aesop decides to check both the bodies.
Is there still smoke in the room? Maybe
yes.
we should do an awareness check.
Yeah,
I'm
do you
gonna
want
do
to
an
do an
awareness check.
Okay, do an awareness.
So that way,
Which you can use different colour for the dead bodies now. It's like,
I'm gonna use an awareness check just to like try and figure out if the guy's still in the room. Why do I do so? Do amazing on the axing, but I do terrible on the looking around.
you can't see where he's gone. If you want to give me search rolls to check the bodies and the room and stuff, or you could just wait a minute. Because if you do any, I was going to say if you do any search tests or anything, you do it at -20.
Yeah. Yeah, they just wait for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes about a minute to dissipate, and then you're left in an empty room. There's 2 dead bodies. It looks like this might have been some sort of war room, maybe. There's a number of tokens on the floor of different icons and stuff. There's a big table. There's several sort of like boards on the side of the room, but like all the papers have been ripped off. There's only like the corners and stuff left.
Well, this is the fun part. Aesop decides to calm.
Who are you gonna come?
Who do I try and calm?
It's up to you.
Let's
Oh, comms house guard Val.
Okay. She's like, hello?
Val, we might need a security team down here.
Where are you and what have you done?
We found it.
I just
We
like the
found a sa-
idea of
we
your
found a
on
safe.
comms, and she's like it cuts to her, and she's just sort of standing there like at the important place with like a number of officers now looking at her a bit worried, and she's like one of the
Well,
officers-
we've just found an advocate safe house, and we just killed 3 of them.
okay, where are you?
Aesop gives them the directions to where they are, which
Right,
is
okay.
engine room.
Yeah, you're in like engine room corridor 729B7-XK6 or some stupid
Banana.
banana. Yeah.
Like not the word banana, no, just a banana.
What?
Yeah, it's not the word banana. No, it's a picture of a banana.
Part of
The
it. Yeah.
name.
That wouldn't surprise me for the Adaptus Mechanicus, honestly.
It's just like, look, there's a banana. What the fuck? I thought we were supposed to be a
Hey.
serious empire. We are. Just, we couldn't think of anything.
No, they're not serious. They're ridiculous.
We're going
Hey.
to purge all the non-humans.
Mayu, I'm going to send you an image of what they do most of the time.
Banana.
Oh, I gotta see this.
No, don't ever show this to the stream on the whatever it is.
YouTube.
They have it has a tablet. Why did my Skype do that?
Right, well, I can't actually open it up because that opened up in this file. Well, I gotta see this now.
Open up on like your tablet or something that isn't currently viewing
Oh my
the
gosh.
stream.
Yeah.
It's meant for these people.
That, yep. Wow. Okay.
I feel with my character most of the time. Just what's it doing? Just where the fuck do you find these?
Yeah, no, linking me a different, like, my issue isn't the link itself, it's the fact that it would open in the window which I'm using, which I'm streaming. So,
Yeah, don't open it in
yeah,
now.
like, sending me the link doesn't help. Because I can't open the link. But yeah, okay, yeah, so, she's like, right, okay, give me 10-15 minutes, I'll see if I can get someone down there.
Well, Asa would have noticed if he tried to like escape the room, whoever was.
You can't tell from, I mean, give me a search check. An extra search check.
Normal search check.
Yeah, normal search check with no penalties or anything.
What does Mayu do?
Yeah, what does
Maximus do?
Maximus do?
Well, I guess I still look around, see if I can spot the guy because of my paranoidness.
Search, search. Maximus, you go behind the table, and you realise there's a small hatch.
Okay, now that's just BS. Escape hatch.
What? You were fighting in loads of smoke.
I looked at it was escape hatch. Yeah. It's escape hatch underneath the table. What?
Yeah.
We're in almost like the lowest section of the ship. How can we get any lower?
You're not in the lowest section of the ship. You're at the back of the ship. Engineering isn't at the front of the ship. It isn't a
I know.
lower engine.
I said lowest.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You're about halfway down. There's still a number of decks below you. I mean, you're like halfway across the plasma coil. It's a massive thing. Don't forget. So, like, yeah, there is actually space for him to climb down.
Well, Asa wants to check the other rooms, but
That would be a good. Well, I mean, I could stay here and just keep an eye on it,
Just sit on it.
like it's just no one is getting through.
Just play whack-a-mole with your power axe.
Which is fucking Excalibur, just.
Oh yeah, fun thing about power weapons. If you try and parry them, you can break your own sword. It's great.
Yeah, it's not, because this thing's pretty effective on its own.
well, Asa decides to go walk up the hallway in the other room and check the other two doors.
Right, so, first one is a room, shockingly. No. Or dare I put rooms in this map? This one seems to be some sort of armory. There's like a... You go in, there's like a fence by here, cage door by here. That's not how you do a cage door. It's kind of like a cage door. there's a lock on the door, and then there are like lots of shelves with like generally kind of crappy weapons, from the looks of it. Oh, did you open that door?
Oh,
Sorry, I thought you opened
Yeah.
the door.
oh, it doesn't matter. He went and checked both doors.
Yeah. The other door is...
Also, Aesel reloads his shotgun.
Cool. This is kind of like a nice-ish quarters. It's kind of actually slightly bigger than yours. There's a bunk. There's a desk. There's a data terminal on the desk. There's like some wardrobes. You can see that there's a small like washroom back here. So yeah, it's quite a barren room, but it's quite big-ish, sort of. Not really.
Oh, Aesel wants to check terminal, but Maximus is guarding him. Oh, so Aesel goes into the armory and raids it for ammo.
There isn't much.
Or whatever it had.
Yeah, there's like a lot of the weapons are sort of like crappy Hellguns, crappy stub automatics, stub revolvers, a few naval pistols. Again, they're kind of varying to ball quality. A number of shotguns. What else? There's also a sort of big locker at the back, which you can't just like open.
Oh, yay.
Like
Let's shoot
it's
it.
got a lock. You just gonna shoot the lock? Okay, shoot the lock. Open it. There is a oh crumbs. What's it called again? There is a naval shot.
An Infernus... what's it? A Infernus Heavy Bolter.
Yeah, no. It's a naval shot cannon in there with ammo.
Not gonna use this.
Yeah. So by the time you sort of look through the two rooms and sort of, because you do it kind of slowly because you're expecting another ambush, but there isn't. Val rocks up.
And also probably bumps into the server skull.
Yeah, you hear a beeping. And then you hear in the comms, I think I'm at the place. I set off server skull.
Yeah, that'd be us.
It might be a bit smoky.
Smoke's dissipated mostly at this point.
Okay, well, it might smell like dead bodies.
Oh, that's annoying.
It will just smell like blood or...
Character. Oh well. Yep. But yeah, Val comes in. She's got 4 armsmen with her and another house guard. And she says, right, I've got 2 guys on the door. The rest sort of like come in, sweep. I assume you go to meet her.
Yep. Well, Maximus just stays on the...
Yeah, she's like, yeah, there's like 4 armsmen. And as I said, another house guard with her, so it's a total of 6. She's like, wow, this is surprisingly organised. How did you even find this place?
We also... By... cutting open a wall panel.
Yeah, I meant, how did you know there was something behind it?
We knocked on the wall panel.
I'm just not gonna ask why you were knocking on a wall panel. Right, gosh, this is a mess and a half.
Oh yes, they didn't see anything coming because of all the smoke.
Okay then.
One of them got away though.
Done. Where? How?
He's,
Who?
there was a escape hatch in what would looks like a war room.
That's not good.
Oh yeah, Ace goes to show where Maximus is currently sitting.
Yep. Ace comes in with
And
a
he
house
also-
guard. You've never met her. It's a female. She's wearing the sort of house guard armor, which is the dark red with the white symbols, the white snowflakes on them. And yeah.
Alright. I also go ask Maximus if he could go look at the terminal in the other room.
Okay, then I guess I will check that out.
He's a tech priest. Who tech stuff?
It has a password when you go to use it.
That was me using password, by the way.
Huh?
I said that was me using password, by the way, just...
Oh, okay. Well, the
Yeah, being a tech priest, he just bypasses the thing
yeah, right.
entirely.
Then he give me a tech use roll.
Yeah. What? Oh, wait.
With his
check.
combi, you have to use a combi tool as well, which is like
Tech.
plus 20.
Tech use plus 20.
Yep. Nope.
Wow.
You got you.
What
Just
the
can't-
fuck?
Yeah, you just don't know how to.
You could also re-roll that.
I mean, if you want to spend a fate point. How many fate points have you spent this session?
I've only spent one.
Okay, then you can spend another one.
So let's try that.
He passes it just.
Yeah, no, you pass it with 0 degrees of yeah, no, that's technically a pass. Yeah, there's like a number of. It's sort of like you get past the password, and you realise that someone has been trying to delete a lot of the files, but obviously they didn't have time. Do you hear? Actually, yeah, you both hear over the comms. Main safe house is compromised. Over your
let's-
hacked, hacked com you got?
The comms tech engine CEO, whoever it is probably going to hear that too.
Yeah, Celia. She's probably going to hear that. But yeah, you hear main safe house compromised.
By who and by what?
No, that's all they say. That's literally all they say. They just say main safe house compromised. Nothing else. On the terminal, there's a number of sort of conversations. They're not yeah, no, they are conversations. It looks like the similar style to what you saw when you picked up the father, Kyle, and brother Rook conversations. They seem to be between a number of officers, and Brother Rook comes up on there several times. Father, someone whose name I've forgotten. It's not Carl.
Viva.
Viva. Yeah. Viva. His name comes up in a few of them as well. Talking to. Yeah, their name is the one person whose terminal seems to be is referred to as N-O... No, yeah, N-O... T-S. but it's like
NOTS.
O
Nuts.
T S. It's written like that whenever his quote unquote name comes up.
Maybe Maximus could quickly comms Alicia. Find out if this means anything.
Celia, the communications officer. You can both commentate if you want. Oh yeah, Maximus actually.
Oh,
Yeah, Ace is.
well,
What is Ace doing?
Aesol and Val are technically looking at the
Are you
escape
going down
hatch.
it, or are you just looking down it?
Might go down it.
Goes down about 3, 4, 5 levels. You think? It's quite hard to tell. It's quite cramped. There are a number of
Oh,
pipes
he
and
made
wires.
it. He managed to get comms while going down that. Well,
I never said like. I just said that you heard a comms. I didn't say who it was from. You climb down there. There's a lot of like pipes and stuff. You enter a small room. No, actually, it's not even a room. It's just a maintenance hallway. It goes off in both directions. Maybe 20, 30, no, about 40 feet both directions. 40 meters even. Hello?
No.
yeah, trying.
Yeah, so, right, Maximus, what are you doing? Well, Ace thinks.
What were you gonna say?
So you got a lot of these
Contact.
conversations which talk about a officer. Oh no, not even officer. Just they all seem to be talking to a NOTS lots. And most of them just seem to be sort of like the safe house is online and we've recruited such and such and threats XYZ has been eliminated. A lot of the names and references are just like random names and not even proper names. They're just sort of like slang names or abbreviated and stuff.
I guess I contact the person on. Yeah, fuck. What was the person's name?
Ellis.
Yeah, Elis or whatever.
Celia, the
About-
communications officer.
Yeah, about these. About knots and all the information that we got from the enemy chatter.
Yeah, she's like, Or you're talking about the enemy chatter as well. The main safe house compromised.
Yeah.
Okay. She's like, well, I'm not sure what to make of this. Oh, by the way, your box is open.
What was in it?
I haven't opened it. I unlocked it and decided to leave it for you.
Alright. How come I have a feeling this is like the movie Seven, just what's in the box?
I have never seen that movie, so
That's kinda, I think it's like, I forget who's in it, but I know Morgan Freeman's somebody that's in it.
oh, okay.
It's about a murderer doing the 7 deadly sins.
Okay, cool.
Aesol is sort of exploring the maintenance shaft with Val.
Yep. Okay, going back to you. Which way are you going to head? The shaft runs lengthways of the ship, if that makes sense. So you're going to head towards the front, or you're going to head back towards the rear.
Oh, I think we do head towards the rear first.
Right, you come to a small door. Do you open the door?
Aesol checks the door.
The door is locked. It sounds like there's a padlock and chain on the other side.
Oh,
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
not going for there, and he doesn't want to call for more property damage.
Okay. So you go
What
back?
does Val do?
Yeah, so you go back? Do you go?
Yeah,
do
so
you
we
try the
can-
other way? Or do you go up?
Yeah, we try the other way. Yeah, we should
Uh,
try. We try the other way.
About 30 feet down, there is a small panel that is slightly ajar.
Is it sparking or anything?
Nope, it's just it's just. It looks like somebody whoever used it last didn't close it properly.
Well, Ace checks the panel.
It leads to a crawl space. It leads to like a ventilation shaft, goes back 10 meters, and then turns right, which is again towards the front of the ship.
Yeah, Ace goes down the shaft and
It's quite slow and awkward to get down, but you do eventually get down. It turns right another 10 meters once you turn the right, and then you enter a small room. It has a door, and it also has a sort of makeshift comms unit on there. It's basically like a small closet with a makeshift comms unit.
more evidence.
Um,
Cubes.
so what do you do?
Ace searches the room.
Search test then. Oh, did you just roll it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You find a data slate which is encrypted, and you can't unencrypt it at the spot. And it's next to the
Oh.
comms unit. You also find a number of schematics of the ship that seem to be ripped down. They've all been stuffed into a bag, and then the bag seems to have been left or forgotten or something.
Oh, Ace picks up the bag.
Yep, you've got a bag now full of random schematics of this ship.
This could come in useful.
Good.
I point us somewhere.
Did you?
Well, Ace decides to see if he can get out of the room without going back the way he came.
Yeah, you open the door. You're in like another maintenance hall. Looking at the door from the other side, it looks like it's another hidden door.
So, is Val still there?
Yeah, Val's following you. She's grumbling slightly
Time to
after climbing
cut.
through the vent. But yeah, she's very curious
Well-
about all this.
Ace takes the data slate and hides it with all the other ones.
Yeah, you sort of put it in the bag with the others. It's like, I'm gonna trust you know what you're doing. You seem to know more about what's happening with this than I do, so.
Well, Asa replies by saying, "We just kicked the hornet's nest.
Oh,
Expect lots of explosions."
that's not good.
They're going to be in a panic, and they're either going to try and leave the ship, or something bad's going to happen.
Right. Okay, I'll see what I can do about stopping them leaving the ship. Although you might want to go... If you've got some channels to stop people leaving, now would be the time to call them. And she gets on her comms and starts talking to someone.
It's time to lock this bitch down, I think.
So yeah,
Yeah, Ace will try comms Maximus and see what.
See what I discovered.
was he discovered
Yeah.
this Knots person. Ace, give me an intelligence check.
Any sort of check?
Just straight up intelligence.
Success.
Now you've
Check.
thought about it, you think you recognise the officer as the one that went down this hole. The officer you were chasing from navigation.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure that might have been the person.
Okay. Now he has a look at this
Yeah.
hidden door.
Huh? What is the door?
You said there was apparently another hidden door.
Yeah, the one you just went through.
Oh. And Aesop hits his head on a beam
Okay, yeah.
again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. He has to talk every time he has to go through a doorway.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the officer you lost, the navigations officer you sort of lost in this area, in the engineering area before, seems to be the same one that is probably the same one that went down the hole and used the escape tunnel.
This is amazing. Where exactly are we on the ship now?
You're in a lower section of engineering.
So that means one of two things. They're probably in the engineering.
I mean, where are you trying to go? What, like...
No, let's just maybe Maximus can send his service scroll after me and see if it can map where we are.
Well, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you're in like there's loads of engineering on this ship. You're just in a lower section of engineering. It's like
So don't know where we could go from here other than trash an apparent comms console.
what do you want to do? Like, Celia has said that the box you discovered the other day is now available. It's unlocked.
Well, Aesop decides he needs to go to check what's in the box.
Are you going to leave guards in this place, or are you going to rig a trap?
We, maybe put two guards on the thing.
You're going to put your guards, but where are you going to put them, and like, where exactly? Are you going to put them inside the room, outside the room, hidden
Yeah,
in the
just
vents?
outside the room.
Okay, just outside the room. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Two guards will guard the safe room, the main safe house as well. But yeah, so you go back up to Acelia. It's starting to get kind of later in the day at this point. And yeah, she's got the ammo box. You sort of go to the communications office, go into a little closet. The box is sitting on the desk. The lock is open, but she hasn't opened it. She's standing there waiting, watching, doing the creepy hand thing.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Aesop decides to open up the box.
Inside, there is a encrypted data slate. Dun dun dun. This is
Anything
like-
else?
There is another one of those grenades. You saw? Oh no, there's actually two of those mystery grenades. Two more of them.
Mystery grenade.
Just has this face when we walk in.
Well, Maximus is probably still looking at that terminal thing.
Okay, then when you walk in,
I mean, like, if Maximus wants to come, he can come. It's not. I'm not saying he can't. No, she doesn't have that face, partly because she's a female and partly because she's a tech priest. But she's doing that hand thing. That's what she's doing with the hands.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, if Maximus wants to be there, he can be there. I'm not saying he can't. I mean,
Well,
eh,
that's that's two encrypted data slates.
Yeah.
We've got.
so if you if you call the encrypted data slates, box encrypted data slate, and what is the other one? Oh, communications room encrypted data slates. Then I'll remember where they're from.
Yeah, I'll just put that.
Which journal have you put it in?
Communal.
Oh, okay. Well, you haven't saved it, so I haven't seen it.
I'm just typing them in now.
Okay. So yeah,
Apparently, I'm dyslexic. Called it stale.
okay. But yeah, right. So you got these two encrypted data slates. What are you gonna do?
Well, we could ask Celia if she could crack them.
Yeah, she says, right, fine. Give me another day. She'll take them. Give her 24 hours. She'll call you. Say that you've got them sorted.
I wonder what I could do with this box.
You could try and eat it.
Oh.
Could use it to put those dead bodies in.
It's an ammo crate. It's like
not
tiny.
It's like a 50 cal ammo box.
Yeah. And I say that because, you know, I kind of turned them into paste.
No, you just hacked off limbs. You didn't liquidize them.
I turned them into paste!
No! That's what Rook did.
Oh.
No, that's what you do when you have a thunder hammer.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, you've only got a
Thunder! Thunder!
Yeah, but anyway.
Just smack them.
So yeah. What are you two doing now? It's kind of late, so you could go back and retire for the day. I mean, one of you needs healing.
Well, it looks like yeah, infirmary. Let's go gamble.
You gonna go gamble? Right, okay.
My guy just looks at him just... Don't you fucking dare! Puts the power axe up to his neck. Don't you fucking dare.
To be fair, Ace has actually got a fair bit of information from doing the gambling.
Without betting anything, by the way.
Yeah. It's sort of like just for fun. So.
And for the others would wish I'd betted something.
Yeah, you probably lost loads. So yeah, you gonna go to the infirmary and gamble and stuff?
Oh, yeah, let's go to the infirmary and do stuff.
Right, okay. Give me a gamble roll. That's like you on my head off.
Gamble.
Gamble. They're playing Nova Star or whatever. I can't be bothered to look up the name.
Yeah, Nova Star.
Nova Star. Is it Nova Star? Yeah. They're playing that, so you get your +5.
Technical pass.
Yeah, technically passed. Give me an inquiry roll then.
With +10 or whatever it is.
Yeah, just give me an inquiry roll. It doesn't really matter.
And
No, you don't really know. You don't learn anything.
other than the fact that the somewhat.
They seem to be talking about some sort of operation that's gone on today that no one really knows what's happened. Like some sort of covert operation happened and something happened. And that's all they seem to be talking about. You can't seem to get anything else out of them. Sounds almost like they're talking about what you
It's
did
like-
today.
Just our guys kind of walking, covered in blood and stuff, just...
Yeah, I think Well, the color of that blood just mixes in well with the rustic armor you're wearing.
Yeah. So yeah,
that's true.
it is now day 13. What do you want to do?
Internet's going out for the next 3 or 4 minutes.
Oh, we might need to pause this for
5 minutes.
a short break because my internet's about to die.
Okay, well, if we take a break here,
Only 5.
yeah,
Yeah, we can
we'll call it
continue.
here, and then if we want to pick up later, we can.
Only 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We gotta start getting ready because kid's gonna be here in a little bit. So
And my mouth's starting to hurt because, yay, tooth out, and it's still painful.
So, see you in a bit.
Yeah, okay, right. Let's stop the stream here, and then...
yeah, I'll let you guys know if I'll be able to hop back on or not.
Yeah, okay.